Alright, well, got started on this project. This is Chuck Richard's sheath that I'm working on for his personal knife, and I worked on it a couple of evenings ago, and then yesterday I went to my nearby Tandy Leather and picked up some more stuff. One thing, this is such a big knife that I cut out a sheath originally, and just my basic dangler that I make, and it just didn't look right. I felt that the sheath looked too small for the knife, and the D-rings I had were too small, and so I made a trip up there and got a few things. I recut the sheath. I just reshaped it a little bit, and it was a little bit larger, but I've trimmed it down. It's wet formed, slips in there nice. I got a nice, awesome welt built for it, and that knife is just going to fit in there nice and snug. So I do have the D-ring stitched in, and so that's the progress on this. And something else I picked up when I was in town, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Now check this out. As many of you know, Chuck sent me a full-sized Woodchuck blank that he wants me to finish, and so far all the comments on my channel have been, let's see you work on that knife. Well guys, I've never worked on a knife, and I spoke to Chuck briefly about this. He recommended either I finish this thing out with files or get me a small 1x30, and tell you what, I'm going to do some practicing up with this thing before I get started on this blank. So I don't think that you're going to see me work on this knife real soon, but shouldn't take long. I haven't decided if I need to make me a jig for this or freehand it. I'm just going to practice at it. I will probably make a jig if you want to know the truth. So anyway, I don't want to mess that blank up. I'm going to treasure that thing. So that's what I did. Made a trip to Harbor Freight while I was there. Picked this thing up. I think it was $40, and picked up a couple of belts for it also. I think the lightest belt I got was 80 grit, so I'm gonna have to find some better belts. The ones I got were, let's see, these here, 80 grit and 40 grit. I really don't see a need to use this 40 grit on that. I may start out with an 80 and graduate lighter. I'll have to talk to Chuck, see what he recommends, but anyway, that's where I'm at on that. So I'm going to concentrate on this sheath, try to get this thing knocked out so I can get it in the mail to him first of the week. It's Saturday today, so I got a little bit of time to work on it today and possibly tomorrow, and should be finished up with this thing. So anyway, little update. That's what's going on so far. Stick around. Right, well, this is where we're at now. I did put another coat of stain on this. Got the grooves in, stitch holes, little lanyard hole, cross stitch. Darkened it up just a little bit. Tried to get a little wood grain pattern in this thing to kind of go along with the wood grain pattern in the knife. And all we have to do is stitch this thing up now and finish out the strap. So I think it's coming along nice. Right, got this thing knocked out with a little dangler. It's going to be a good one. I like the stitching on it. I think it turned out good. Wet form. Alright. There you go, Chuck. All done. It's a good one.